Hello everybody, let's go ahead and get started with your reading. Today I'm using the Chakra Oracle cards and I just kind of want to see what they have to say. I felt very called to pull on them. So let's see, what do we got here? Enlightenment, okay? Right now, you could be just experiencing a lot of enlightenment from your spirit guides and angels. And I feel like your instincts are right on point, okay? So whatever it is that you've been enlightened about, I do feel like it's like there's this deep knowing that everything's going to work out. I almost get, yeah, there's a quest. Wow. Prayer. You know, I get these two children here on both of these cards. So this could have something to do with your children and their quest, okay? And I feel like your instinct is to know that they're going to be okay. So if this is, you know, with your children, you know, they could be your adult children. This is a quest that they need to go on, all right? So for some of you, maybe it's time that you let go a little bit, you know, and send them off with prayers. You know, pray to your ancestors, your guides, to watch over them so that they can use, you know, their instincts much better. We do have balance here. It did show up in the reverse, but I feel like balance needs to be restored. If there has been any type of upheaval, because I do see, you know, three people here who've got their arms crossed that have their back towards balancing out whatever the situation is. But I feel like this is part of the journey. This is something that you guys need to overcome. And everybody in this needs to be enlightened somehow, some way. Then we've got isolation. All right. So somebody here needs to pull back while these other people go on their quest. You need to go on your own quest. All right. And like I said, this could be with your own children. This could be with family members, friends, loved ones. And then one more. We got two more. All right. All right. We've got facade and expansion. And at the bottom of the deck, we've got soulmates. All right. So with that said, this is soulmates. This is past life karma that you guys are dealing with. And it's kind of funny because underneath the balance of the scales, see how they're balancing the scales? Right underneath that is we've got impartiality, all right? And then two, we've got more balance, okay? Needing to stay balanced in the situation. And sometimes the way to seek balance is through that isolation, through pulling yourself back, you know, going into, you know, it says mysticism here, you know, going into your beliefs and, you know, following whatever path that you are being led down. All right. And I feel like the power of prayer is going to be very important. So praying for these other people to maybe see what you need to see, because I feel like for a lot of you, you're at an impasse. You're at an impasse. You're like, you know, do I go this way? Do I go that way? I'm tired of fighting. I'm tired of, you know, the disconnect. You know, sometimes they come at you like a flock of wolves, you know, and I mean, like I said, there's two children on the sides of these wolves. I feel like for a lot of you, you're just dissipating. You know, you're tired. You want to let go sometimes. That can be a very heavy energy. Maybe you're just sitting at home, isolating yourself, hiding away from everybody, trying to catch your balance. I do feel like balance will be restored. Whatever this confusion is with the facade, I feel like at the end of the day, this is to help you detach. For some of you, I feel like, you know, maybe it's time for, and I don't know why, I'm getting painting. Like you need to go and paint. You got to go paint. You know, maybe it's painting a new canvas, you know, painting a new story for your life. It's like you've got this blank canvas and it's time for you to go out and paint the reality that you would like to see for your life. I do see expansion here too. I feel like in doing so, you're going to expand your awareness. You're going to expand yourself. Listen, you guys, at this point, like we're having to detach from family. We're having to detach from our old life. And unfortunately, there's going to be a lot of people who are left behind. Old soulmates, you know, that maybe even felt like family. But it's like, you know, we've been enlightened. We see things for what they are. You know, your gut instinct is telling you that there's this new quest that you need to go on. And I feel that, you know, it's going to help you restore the balance by pulling yourself back and just going on this journey and being impartial to the outcome. You know, seeing through the illusion, seeing through the facade. And in doing so, I feel like there is this world that's going to open up for you. I feel like there's a rebirth for you. What is your advice on this, Spirit? Please show me what is the advice? Okay. Emotional clearing. Yeah, there's got to be a lot of emotional clearing in all of this, especially because I feel like this is a never-ending story for a lot of you. You know, and I see somebody here going, God, I can't handle anymore. I can't do this anymore. You know, I'm not, I've learned, you know, I've been enlightened. But we need an emotional clearing. I want to see what that says. Emotional clearing. Clearing the lower levels of emotion is an essential step on your path now. Negative emotions are not your truth. Rather, they simply reveal a record of your past experience within illusion. Release into the light the lower levels of fear and emotion that arise within you like storm clouds, which we see that here, okay, in the facade. Return your awareness to your breath, center your energy, feel the emotion, and then consciously choose to let it go. Step back into a perspective of neutrality, non-judgment, and awareness where you can feel and remember that all is well. Take responsibility as the creator of your own experience, as the empowered being who is responsible for your own energy. And that's what I'm talking about, like repaint the picture, repaint the canvas. You have a blank canvas right in front of you right now. What are you going to paint? Remember, you are a powerful light being. While other people can trigger negative emotion in you, ultimately it is your choice how you respond to any situation. Release others from this responsibility. Forgive them. Forgive yourself and do a final release of any lingering emotion. Let it go and then tune into gratitude for this situation. This situation has revealed negative emotional energy that was only weighing you down, but because of the situation, it came to the surface and you are able to release it. Release, let go of emotion, return to neutrality, and then tune into gratitude. All is well. And we have that here. We have that negative emotion, you know, people, you know, wanting to come in and knock you off balance. And it's because of their perspective, you know, their perception of the situation. And I feel like for a lot of you, it's like maybe you've cleared, you know, a lot of your past, but people want to keep bringing you back to the past. These are past life soulmates and these are past life issues. And this emotional clearing needs to be once and for all. And the fact that we have the sun in Cancer, Mercury in Cancer, I think Mercury actually just changed signs. Oh, I think it changes signs tomorrow. So when we're at that 29 degree, it can like really come to the surface. And it's almost like, you know, when life, you know, throws lemons, you know, I always say cut one in half and squirt someone in the eye and run like hell. But, you know, when life gives you lemons, make lemonade, you know. I feel like for a lot of you, you feel like you're just worlds apart. And, you know, I do feel like they're not able to see what you can see. They don't have the same basic instincts that you may have. I feel like you just need to cleanse and shield your energy and cleanse that emotional energy as well. I want to see what mysticism has to say in this book. Bear with me. So for a lot of you, I feel like you need to use your solar plexus, like really tap into that solar plexus. I feel like that, like listening to your gut more. You know, don't listen to your mind. It'll play tricks on you, but really listen to your gut. I'm not finding it in this book. Yeah, there it is. Okay, it says a woman named Aubergine calls on the telephone to confirm that she will be with us tonight, yet no woman named Aubergine has been invited. Of the 4 invited, 2 are wed and 2 are unknown to each other, a woman and a man. Surely, if this mysterious woman were the guest of the man, she would have made it known. A woman approaches, the woman named Aubergine, the woman who will be with us tonight. The inspiration: it is wise to be the observer. Do not respond until you are certain. The unknown is not easy, but it is no longer necessary to fear. And that's why I feel like this character here, it could be you, could be the other person, you're isolating yourself. You're being impartial to the situation because you got to keep your own balance in this situation. You got to do your own emotional clearing, regardless of, you know, how everybody else feels. I feel like the facade is that you're disconnected. I do feel like this will all end up working itself out, but it's going to take some time. And I feel like, you know, again, whoever it is that you're dealing with, it needs to walk the path of enlightenment. Okay? All right, Spirit. There needs to be some type of communication. But that's not going to happen right now. Leap. You go first. The universe will catch you. Leap. You got to go first. When you go, they will follow. They will go on this quest. You're going to have to leave something or someone behind. And I feel like it is someone or a few people. Okay? A few people who are just, you know, they've got their arms crossed. They're not going to listen to you no matter what you say, no matter what you do. They're going to isolate themselves from you. And I feel at the end of the day with the mysticism, go off, live your life, do it behind the scenes. Nobody needs to know what you're doing. Stay impartial to the situation. Take that leap of faith. You go first. The universe is going to catch you. I feel like for a lot of you, you know, you've overcome a lot of treacherous terrain. And you've been being guided by the moon, the mother, the emotional energy. That's what the moon represents, this emotional energy that we have been experiencing being in Cancer. Cancer is the moon. It is ruled by our emotions. And there's a lot of times there's these deep emotions that come to the surface that we have to face. I feel like your dreams are also very important. You could be dreaming about wolves or wolf packs, which could be your family for a lot of you. Dreams of the mother. I see the grandfather, the grandmother. I feel like they have passed away, but they are helping you in spirit. They're going to help you overcome and restore balance in the family relationships that have been, I just kind of get that they've been blown to pieces. And maybe they come at you like rabid dogs. It's a very sour situation right now, but you're trying to make the most of it by making lemonade. You know, you're trying to make the most of it. Take a leap. Take a leap of faith. Let's see what these cards have to say. Soul connections. Telepathic, close soul connections are harmoniously synchronized, creating moments of telepathy. So send them, you know, send them love, send them forgiveness. Send them healing. For some of you, it could be a marriage. Does not have to be, or it could just be a deep committed relationship. A marriage of souls is a union of two divine counterparts blending together. Okay? And we do get soulmate. My light just turned on. So for some of you, I'm talking about your partner. You know, send them love. I do get that though here. It's almost like I kind of almost see that as a wedding almost, or, you know, somebody standing up at a wedding. I don't know. I got that first and foremost. But I feel like you could run into them at a wedding. But I just feel like this is a soul contract with the marriage card. Like you guys there's a deep soul contract here. Again, whoever this is that you're on the outs with right now, send them love, because that's the only thing you can do, and just be willing to go on the journey by yourself until the time comes where the universe says that that you guys can rekindle the relationship and get out of this illusion so that you guys can expand on the frequency. Anyway, you guys, I want to thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. If you are interested in a personal reading, all my information's in the description box down below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. And hit that notification bell so you can be updated the next time I post a video. Check me out on Facebook and Instagram, and I will chat with you again soon. Take care.